All right. What's up, Twitch? What's up, YouTube? What's up? Who else are we? Yeah. What's up, Instagram? How y'all doing? How y'all living? Let me go ahead and get an audio check, make sure we're looking all right. Mic test, mic test. How we sounding on Instagram? Mic test, mic test. How we sounding on Instagram? All right, Instagram. We sound good. We sound good, Instagram. What's up, guys? How y'all living? How y'all feeling? Hope y'all doing good. Cut the music. Cut the music. All right. So today it's going to be a little bit different from what we normally do. Normally I'm on here playing video games, but I figured it'd be fun if we just hang out, you know, chill, watch some videos, some fun videos. So we're going to start with just going through my TikTok For You page. And, you know, this is actually... What's up, Twitch? You know, I'm not gonna lie. I am kind of nervous to go through my For You page on here because, you know, you just never know what's gonna pop up on your For You page. You know, you just never know. And but that's cool though, because we're gonna do it anyways, guys. We're gonna do it anyways. So on Instagram and on Twitch, we're gonna switch over to our other camera. And on IG, I know you're gonna be on IG. I know the Twitch videos are kind of small. I gotta fix that sometime soon, but that's all right, guys. That's all right, because if you watch on Twitch, I'm also on twitch.com/WaveYovelli and on youtube.com/WaveYovelli. Then, you know, you can see everything in full screen. It looks a lot bigger, looks a lot better. But guys, let's get to it. We're going to be reacting to my TikTok feed on YouTube. I mean, on Twitch and everywhere. Kind of nervous, but you know what? And also, I'm probably going to get a copyright strike from somewhere for some music that plays during this. But fuck it, guys. Let's just go ahead and do it. Let's go for it. All right.
You could start a nuclear reaction or even create a black hole.
A black hole?
Let's have it. Meltdown initiated.
We're going to keep going. I don't really like this one.
Republicans be like, there's a sinister cabal of the ultra rich that are eating children, and I believe we should tax them less. Oh, they're job creators, but they're simultaneously pedophile demon vampires trying to do communism by hoarding their wealth, because that's when you do.
Okay. That one was actually pretty good. Like, that was more a social commentary than joke. You know, I am kind of conscious of online footprints, so I'm going to try not to be too political in this one. So we'll just talk about people that just sort of just like spout conspiracy theories in conversation, just like randomly. And here's what I'm saying, you know, is some conspiracy theories are true. I mean, of course, just like anything else, there are things that have been conspiracy that have been proven to be fact. But like, you know, sometimes you just hear stuff that's so ridiculous that you gotta just be like, bro, what the heck are you talking about, man? And you know, basically, like, if you're gonna come to somebody with some crazy conspiracy, at least be able to back up what you're talking about. Like, people be like coming to me with just like crazy theories and stuff, and I, like, if I can dissect the argument and your evidence in like 10 seconds with the Google search, then I'm just like, bro, what's going on, man? You know, like, are you good? Everything good? You know, we'll leave it at that. Like I said, because online footprint. But you know, we'll leave it at that, guys. Let's keep going. Let's see what else we got going on over here.
I even found that when I went to America, and I find it easy to order water when I go water. One time I was asking for a White Claw. This is 100% true. I was in the airport. I'm like, can I get a White Claw? And this lady's like, what is that?
Fuck, that was bad.
All right.
What is that? What the fuck?
What is that? And I was like, a White Claw. And then
I swear TikTok recommends me worse videos whenever I'm watching on the desktop version. Maybe I'm tripping. But like, what? This is not my For You page. My For You page is normally way more chaotic than this. But whatever. You know.
Found that when I went to
Let's see what else we got going on. Guys. Okay. The caption is, you know, yeah. Gotta skip it. Online footprint, guys. Online footprint. Let's go.
ぬかこ可愛すぎて駅の前とかでティッシュもらえるし
What is going on?
新宿行くと稼げる仕事紹介しようかでナンパされる
Dude, you're kind of funny looking.
Hey man, you really shouldn't say stuff like that to people.
Hey, good job sticking up for yourself.
Oh my god. Oh my god. That was just like straight abuse? Let's see what these comments are talking about, because what is going on here? All right, whatever. The comments don't find it that offensive. Maybe I'm being sensitive. I mean, if one of my friends knocked me off a bench like that, I'm gonna knock him out of the socks. Or anybody in general. JK, online footprint.
Pekoa's ostrich belt. Are they
Oh.
Usually, ostrich leather is never long enough to make a belt in a single strap. As you can see in this one, the area that has the natural patterns is usually short. That's why they need to add up multiple strips to end up with a full-length belt here. And the craftsmanship comes in how unnoticeable those patches are made in the joints.
Okay, I'm not gonna lie. You know, I'm not big into luxury items and things of the like, things of that sort. But an ostrich belt. Let's see, eccentric. I could see your chat. I'm assuming that's Vanna. Well, I'm assuming that's somebody that I know. No doxing, guys. No doxing. You can say no to doxing. All right, everybody throw up the X. That's the no doxing. No doxing. Okay. Back to the stream. Okay. And an ostrich belt is what we're looking at right now. In this TikTok. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not big into like, you know, designer or super expensive fabrics. I like basics just because I can wear them anywhere, doing anything. But an ostrich belt, that's pretty fly, man. That's pretty fly. It's got a little, it should have like natural like holes in it. I think that was for like maybe the feathers or something. I don't know. I'm assuming, but yeah, that's pretty fly. Oh. All right. Let's keep going. Is it ostrich?
You can see this is the ostrich part of the belt, and as you may remember from an earlier video, if you can lift up the pimple looking patterns here, it is the real ostrich, because these are the the pores that holds the feathers.
Okay, I was right. It is where the feathers go. I didn't want to just assume it could be anything. He called them like pimple-looking holes. It's pretty gross.
Embossed cowhides will not lift up like this. They will be just a little bump embossed permanently on there with hot presses. So this guy is real. I paid $150 for this belt. Given my estimate of $45 to make something like this, it seems like it's fairly priced. If you're into ostrich leather, this definitely is not a bad option. Pekoa's ostrich
Okay, that's pretty cool.
Usually,
Alright, shut up. You shut up. That's why your shoes raggedy. That's why your mama dead.
Oh!
Dead as hell. What shoes she got on? What shoes she got on?
Damn.
The chicken frying empire runs on oil, rapeseed cooking oil, a whopping 13 million litres every year.
Okay. Huh.
Use a scraper, just scrape off the sides here.
Cleaning the fryers is a constant chore.
No. This is not going right where I think it's going. I really hope it's not. No.
And then drop the oil. There's a lever under here. Just turn that lever over.
After it's been filtered and reused for 4 to 5 days, the leftover oil will be recycled into biofuel.
Okay. That's not that bad.
And the chicken scraps collected in the bottom of the fryers used to make
Bruh. No.
the gravy.
No. Oh my god.
Very appetizing now. It doesn't, but a lot of people go crazy over gravy.
No.
Once the scraps are mixed with the Colonel's own gravy
Oh,
mixture,
that's sick. That is sick, dude. Oh my god. Oh, that was so disgusting. Yo, I mean, I don't fuck with gravy like at all. Wait, who else in here? What's good, Mikkel? What's good, Vanna girl? Oh yeah, I do not fuck with gravy like at all. I've never punched with gravy like since I was a kid, just because like the thought of just like a brown sauce covering stuff, and I don't know what the brown sauce is. I'm like, nah, bro, put that shit somewhere else. But that's sick. That is sick. Let's keep going, guys. Oh my god. Okay. If y'all know me pretty well, y'all know I'm a huge wrestling fan. So it looks like this is the Owen Hart family. This is the Owen Hart family in 2023. Wait, what is this? Oh, wait. They messed us up. Oh, I'm trying to understand this. Okay, yeah, that doesn't really make any sense. It wasn't very well done. It wasn't very well done. I'm gonna keep going. Basically, a lot of those wrestlers died early. Some of them didn't. Really sad. Some of the best wrestlers in the world in that video right there. No.
Come on in, my one.
Actually, can I go back and tell TikTok to stop suggesting me that fucking account, because it's really sad to me. Okay. Sorry. You got off on a tangent there. This video from this account we're about to see is one of my favorite accounts. It's just this like pug, and this girl just talks really funny to her pug, and sometimes the pug gets angry. I don't know why, but this shit be cracking me up. Let's see what they got going on today.
And you snuggling with your best friend. If he's gonna fall asleep with that back scratch in the woods. Just gonna hang out with your family all day today. Thank you, my one.
I have a little bit of a stomachache this morning, so I'm gonna make my.
I'm gonna go to some of our other videos, like some of the ones that I already do find funny, because, like I said, she be cracking me up.
Wow. some beans in the world, Monty? What you doing? That's no.
Okay, guys. Let's keep going. It just cracks me up because the pug, she's so nice and the pug is so angry.
This past weekend, the Great Muta wrestled his last match ever, and for the main event, monsters were unleashed. Sting, Darby Allin, Akira, the Great Kabuki, a darker-looking Naomichi Marufuji, and the mysterious spirit known as Hakushi all converged on a Pro Wrestling Noah ring for an event called Great Muta Final Bye-Bye. Now, on paper, this show might not actually look that great. There were only 2 singles matches on the card, a lot of 6-man tags, and a main event filled with wrestlers most.
Also, just wanted to say on Instagram, I'm sorry that the TikTok videos are so small up there. I'm going to be fixing that on the next stream. But I said I was going to start at 10. We ended up starting at 10:10, so I was like, I got to get going. But so if y'all don't know who the Great Muta is, it's who they're talking about in this video. He's a very old Japanese wrestler who's just like well respected. So this is sort of like a going away party for him. He just retired. I'm a huge wrestling nerd, so we might skip this one. I'm gonna see what else they have to talk about for a little bit.
Mostly past their prime. But believe it or not, this event turned out to be pretty damn good. Outside of the main event, there was a crazy junior heavyweight match where Ultimo Dragon and Sonny Ono showed up, which was pretty cool. And do not sleep on Kazushi.
Yeah, let's go.
Didn't Robot
No. What's going on? Let's keep going.
In the year 1900, Germany took over the islands of Samoa, and under German rule, all Samoans were under all white men, all Afakasi, and only above the recent Chinese immigrants. One day, a chief rose up to challenge the German administration. This chief was Lawaki Namulaulu Mamoe, and he challenged the German administration with the simple phrase,
Wait.
"We are the rulers of Samoa." And with
Honestly, that sounds like a really cool story, but I don't feel like doing history lessons right now. Let's keep going.
Hey, you know we don't have any bags for the bathroom trash can, right? Yes, it is. Check up under that cabinet right there next to the sink. Walmart bag? Hell yeah. Okay. Hey, you know we don't have no bags, no more trash bags for the kitchen, right? Put it in a Walmart bag. Hey, I'm finna fry some fish, but I don't got anything to pour my battery in. Pour it in a Walmart bag. You have any small weekend bags that I could use for my clothes? Put them in a Walmart bag. You got something I could put.
Okay, I know this is supposed to be like relatable. That's supposed to be like relatable comedy. And it's like super safe relatable comedy because I feel like everybody can kind of relate. But honestly, it's not even that clever. Like, yeah, I'm gonna keep going. It's just not for me. It's not for me. It's not a bad joke. It's just not for me. Let's keep going.
Dragon Ball Superhero Trunks. The stereo part of this haircut, it will be an undercut, disconnected from the interior part, and it will be longer. As you can see, the horseshoe shape is lower. This I do to assure that I protect enough hair on the top area to create the curtain banks style. Using the French technique, I will cut a mesh angle around the head, about 1 finger of width. The hand position and finger position of the French method is the traditional way that barbers have used for many years to cut men's haircuts. Observe that on the back of the head, the horseshoe shaped section is lower than normal. Below the
Okay, yeah, this video is way too long. Like, I don't know why TikTok desktop recommends me such long videos. But I mean, if he's gonna make the hair look like Trunks from Dragon Ball Z, that's sick. But are you gonna do it, or is it gonna just look kind of like it? Let's see. Yeah, let's keep going.
What's up, Lord Infamous from the 3-6 Mafia and the Cheddar Club of Thugs? Finna kick a little flow.
I mean, okay, so if y'all can't read it on Instagram, it says 3-6 Mafia, we're Satanic Part 2. I mean, I'm not into fucking music conspiracy, satanic theories, but like, I mean, no, I'm done. I'm sorry. The comments are pissing me off. I'm out of here.
I find it disrespectful when boyfriends like other pictures of half-naked girls.
I also find it disrespectful when girlfriends fantasize about their celebrity crushes.
No, it's different.
How is it different?
It's not like we can never meet them because they're popular.
It's not
and
like
shit.
I'll ever get to meet these models because they're popular and
If
shit.
you're insecure, don't
No,
say
what you're
that.
saying is that the only reason why you're staying loyal to your mans is because you can't reach the other man.
I'm going to pretend that I didn't just
No,
hear that.
you learn how
Stop
to respect
telling me
the
what
relationship,
women can't
okay?
and can't
You're missing
do.
the whole.
Okay. You know, I guess here's where this show could get controversial. JK, it's not even controversial, but the barbers were talking about it. LOL, the 3-6 Mafia stuff. I just saw it in the comments from Vanna on Instagram. I'm assuming you're talking about the barbers at Infamous. I might talk about it more later, but basically, you know, 3-6 Mafia is from Memphis. Memphis gangster rap is dark and scary. At least it started that way. And that's just kind of like their theme. I don't really believe in like a lot of those like conspiracy theories about music. And if they were satanic, like good for them, I guess. But I don't. That video, I don't know if it was trying to like spread a conspiracy theory or what. So I'm just saying I'm out of here. But anyways, let me get back on the rails, guys, because I was going off on a tangent. Let's get back to this video that we just watched. Okay, so I actually kind of dealt with this in college, right? And it is kind of interesting because I think it's something that I hope people would experience in like earlier in life, not later in life. I definitely think there sort of is a double standard in this way with a lot of people. Of course, I think not every relationship sort of this kind of thing happens. But it is kind of interesting how, like, you know, it is pretty relatable for everybody. I think at the end of the day, you know, liking pictures on social media of somebody or XYZ, whether it's like models or XYZ, like, it's a picture, yo. Like, I remember one of my exes had, if they see this later, they're probably gonna be like, "Oh my god, he's dumping on me." If they watch, I don't know. But one of my exes was like, they were complaining about me liking models' pictures on Instagram, and at the time I was working, I DJ, I produce. I was just like working on like aesthetics and music and stuff, and like I legitimately was liking some of these models' photos or following them because I like their outfits or I like the fucking color scheme that they use. I'm just like, okay, like that looks really cool. It's not always like, you know, I'm trying to like do something subversive or XYZ. So yeah, I was just like, girl, you know, that shit was pissing me off. You know what? Let's keep going. I kind of got off on a tangent. I needed to talk. We'll stay relevant. We'll stay relevant. All right.
GNCC? No. Okay. GNCC is money making investment scheme.
Okay. I like this video already. Okay. So so from this video, I'm kind of assuming that the whole pyramid scheme, the pyramid scheme slash, what's the term for it? The pyramid. Yeah, so from this video, I'm assuming that the pyramid scheme slash Forex investing scam has made it to Nigeria. Not that it wasn't there before, but I guess this video is about it sort of being more prevalent. Already, I just, where is this going? Well, let's see.
That doesn't sound correct. No, you don't
worry about that. What I want you to worry about is what we are going to offer you. Emmanuel, ask me what we are going to offer you.
What are you going to offer me?
Good. Now, we are going to be teaching you a 3-step process how you can become a millionaire in the next 2 weeks. Emmanuel, ask me what are those 3 steps that you can take to become a millionaire.
What are the 3 steps?
Good. I'm not going to tell you before the seminar so you don't become rich. Now.
Yeah, I mean, you know, do y'all know anybody who was pushing pyramid scheme stuff on their friends or maybe on you? You know, I know quite a few people that were, and you know, people would like sort of hit me up trying to get me involved in the pyramid scheme and stuff. You know, it's one of those things where you're just like, I almost feel bad for them. But at the same time, I'm just like, bro, are you serious right now? But, you know, every pyramid scheme call, every time anybody would comment for a pyramid scheme, I was like, bro, they'd be just like this. I'm going to switch it to full, yeah. This is how those pyramid scheme calls would go. So I'll do both parts. This might look cringe on live, but maybe it'll look better later when I edit it. Those pyramid scheme calls would be like, oh, hey, what's up, bro? Hey, long time no talk. Hey man, what's up? How's it going? Yeah, oh my god, this is bad. Hey man, what's up? How's it going? I'm not doing too bad, man. How are you? Hey bro, I just wanted to call and talk to you about my mentor. How do you feel about making $1 million tonight? What? Yeah, you heard me, making $1 million tonight. Dude, I don't know what you're talking about. Bro, my mentor drives 6 BMWs right now. He's driving 6 BMWs at the moment. And he wanted me to tell you. He told me to tell you, to invite you. I messed it up. He told me to invite you to our seminar, man, because we're just trying to bring people in that are just ready to make money, dude. I really think that you'd be a great fit for it. That's basically how the calls be going, you know, and like, I do think it's fucked up that they take advantage of people, like, you know, I guess really in these situations where they're sort of looking to make money. A lot of those pyramid schemes and scams took advantage of people that, you know, maybe weren't yet job market ready, or for one reason or another maybe couldn't work, or people that were dissatisfied with their job. And that's so fucked up. But there's something funny about Forex scamming. I don't know what it is, but something about it cracks me up.
Now, we are going to be taking you on a course where we explain those 3 steps, and we are going to be dissecting this book, The Psychology of Wealth. Emmanuel, do you know that there is a way that rich people think? Ask me how rich people think.
How do rich people think?
Like this. And that's it.
Bro, you are not the thinker. Shout out to Omar Naruto. That shit is hilarious. Always cracks me up. All right, let's keep going.
Because Winston Churchill who said, we make a living by what we get, but we make a life by what we give.
Oh shit. Y'all cannot see on Instagram or Twitch. Okay. Let's switch these screens. Hold up. There we go. Streamlabs is desktop. Okay, yeah. Wrong screen on Twitch. There we go. All right.
Me the ticket price of just 5,000 naira. We are going to catapult you from a realm of poverty to a realm of riches. Emmanuel, let me ask you this question. Are you ready to be a millionaire in the next 2 weeks?
Okay.
Good. Please give me your name and your phone number.
So Ash meets a trainer called Sam through some hijinks with Celebi. And it turns out that Sam is from the past. And so despite becoming best friends forever, Sam ends up going back to the past.
TikTok, stop recommending super long videos on desktop. Stop
As I
it.
predicted several years ago, piles of activation-locked MacBooks are now...
Government should work for everyone, not just the elite. And that's why I helped pass the Farm Bill, because I care about farmers. But I won't stop there. I will work for everyone. Whether you are young, whether you are old, whether you are Asian or Hispanic, whether you are straight or whether you are gay. I will work for all of you. And that's why I also support marriage equality. Folks don't choose to be gay any more than I do. Could you imagine if someone told you that you couldn't marry the person that you loved? I'm sorry, I think gays are people too. Gays are not different. Gays, they are just like us.
Wait,
they
what?
love, they fear, they raise their children, they strive for a better life. But there are those who believe that being gay is an abomination. That's absurd. The homosexual community is a valuable community in this country. They are doctors, they are lawyers, they are teachers, they are me, and they are you. And their contributions are no less important than any other group in this fine nation of ours.
Wait,
So,
what?
Turn to that gay person near you and see that they are no different than you are. Thank you.
I mean, you know, they did a few jokes about this on the show. Like, maybe this is the same character from the joke, but it's like, I guess somebody who's like trying to not appear to be gay. Mic test. Oh, check my mic. Okay. Like, is it that serious? You know, is it that serious? What am I? Okay. Yeah. Like, if somebody thinks you're gay, do you need to like let them know that you're not? Because I mean, I don't know. That's just strange to me. The joke was the video is hilarious though, but that was kind of weird. Like that's the punchline.
Back off.
Why are you running up on me with a gun, sir?
Because I'm a state trooper and
For what?
And I'm
We're not gonna do that.
Daphne, I'm gonna cut to the chase. I feel a panic attack coming on, baby, and I think the only medicine is a taste of that stinky jinkies. You know what I'm saying, baby?
Yo. Okay. You know, this is where I ask myself, digital footprint versus comedy. Let's go for it. Let's see what she's talking about.
Wait, hold on. Just wait. I mean, that kiss earlier today, it's got me thinking all kinds of crazy things. Things I'm a bit nervous to say. Like how I bet your bean is bigger than a Scooby snack. You know.
What the fuck? Bro, Meat Canyon be going crazy. I'm gonna skip.
Hey,
Whoa.
there it is. A little gimp.
Michaela's gone to queef in the bathroom, so I thought we'd have a bit of bro time.
What?
Give me fingers. You finger my sister? No, you're good, bro. You're good.
This past weekend, the Great Muda.
Let's reload and keep going. What the heck?
This past weekend.
Well, we could watch a movie. Yeah, sure, man.
Andrew Russo, one of my favorite creators on TikTok ever. Let's see what he's talking about.
Be down. Oh, but hey, can you turn subtitles on? It's just like, yeah, sure. If the subtitles aren't on, I can't like hear the words. It's like so hard to understand, you know. Well, actually, there's subtitles already on because it's a foreign film. What the fuck did you just say? No, it's a great foreign film. Foreign film. And their subtitles already on. Subtitles? You said you needed them. I refuse to read subtitles and listen to some. Bro, you just said you needed subtitles. Non-American phonetics. You mean English? American. How am I supposed to read the movie if I gotta read letters too? You literally just said you needed subtitles. I know what I fucking said. This is different. Okay, fine. We won't.
Well now, let's just see if there's anything missing. Holy Jesus. What is that? What the fuck is that? What is that, Private Pile?
Sir, jelly donuts, sir!
A jelly donut?
Sir, yes, sir!
How did it get here?
Sir, I took it from the mess hall, sir!
Is chow allowed in the barracks, Private Pile?
Sir, no, sir!
Are you allowed to eat jelly donuts, Private Pile?
Sir, no, sir!
And why not, Private Pile?
Sir, because I'm too heavy, sir!
Because you are a disgusting fat body, Private Pile!
Sir, yes, sir!
Then why did you hide a jelly donut in your footlocker, Private Pile?
Sir, because I was hungry, sir!
Because you were hungry. Private Pile has dishonored himself and dishonored the platoon. I have tried to help him, but I have failed. I have failed because you have not helped me. You people have not given Private Pile the proper motivation. So, from now on, whenever Private Pile fucks up, I will not punish him. I will punish all of you. And the way I see it, ladies, you owe me for one jelly donut. Now get on your faces. Open your mouth. They're paying for it. You eat it. Ready? Exercise. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh my God. Have y'all heard about the trend of like the military using Gen Z influencers to influence like people in Gen Z to join the military, of course. It's kind of strange. I think there's a Vox article about it. There's a couple YouTube videos about it. But yeah, sort of a weird phenomenon. Like, there's lots of TikToks about the military. Some of them sort of glamorizing it. Some of them sort of, you know, talking about the bad sides of it. But yeah, it is kind of interesting how TikTok sort of goes about talking about the military. Let's keep going.
And only we can use the power.
No. Hey, yo. Run, bro. Oh, shit. Oh, no. Oh. Yo, Temple Run was going crazy back in the day.
Hey, I'm Lagasse here. I get asked time and time again about...
You've probably lived most of your life playing small, managing other people's emotions, managing people's...
All right, this is a longer TikTok, and normally I would skip this, but let's see what this guy's talking about.
Perceptions of you. You've done this because you've been conditioned to believe that that's your safest survival strategy. So don't beat yourself up for it. That's you doing the best you can given what you've known. Well, now you get to know something different. The alternative is being expansive. So what does that even mean? And how do you know when you're being expansive? Think about a flower blooming. When that flower perceives itself to be in an environment in which it's safe to bloom, it just blooms. It doesn't have to think about it. It doesn't have to try hard to bloom. It just happens. When a flower perceives itself to be in an environment in which it's not safe to bloom, like there are threats or it doesn't have access to the resources that it needs, it makes more sense for it to stay closed up. That's what you're doing when you're playing small. You're avoiding blooming because on some level you perceive that it would be dangerous for you to bloom. So the task is to ask yourself, what type of environments in my body, in my mind, in my relationships, in my physical space, make it make sense to bloom? And what environments am I still clinging on to make sense to remain closed up? Invest your attention and your energy in the environments in which it makes sense for you to bloom. And your nervous system will start to learn that blooming is actually your safest survival strategy, and that the strategy that you were using before, remaining small, is highly limiting. Now, how do you know when you're playing small versus when you're being expansive? It's all in your body. What you think and see are part of it, but the main thing is what's happening in your body. Are there sensations of openness and lightness in your body? Sensations that let you know it makes sense to take up space? Or do you feel density and contraction and tension in your body? Your body is the thing that lets you know what's actually happening. So pay attention to the patterns of your body in your life. What environments do you feel that sensation of openness and lightness? What environments do you feel retraction and tension? And keep in mind, what you see in your environment is 20% actually the photons hitting your eyes and 80% your mind making up stories about the environment.
He made that up. At least he made up the percentages. I mean, what you do see, like, what you see is partially created by your brain, because basically there's like a very minuscule lag from like light hitting your eyes to the signal of that light hitting your brain. And there are also things like, for example, whenever you blink or whenever you move your head really fast, and like your eyes, they actually like move a little bit, but you don't really notice it. Like they may jiggle left or right, you don't really notice it. There are things that your eyes do that your brain actually doesn't show you. But for him to say 20%, 80%, he just made up that number. I get why he did it to simplify it, but I do think it's kind of dangerous to just make up numbers, because people will take that, like, oh, this is the fact, when it's not. But let's keep going.
Environment. So then the next thing to explore, what are the ways that I'm constructing meaning of a particular environment that is making me be small? And how can I construct meaning of this environment that allows...
Vanna said he based 20% off 5 senses. Let's see. 20, so that'd be, yeah, because 20 times 5 is 100. I mean, maybe, but I don't know. Just the way he put that, I don't know how, yeah. Anyways, though, but let's talk about the video itself. Yeah, no, I do think it is very important to like sort of take up space, really, is a good way to put it, but there's lots of different ways to put it. But yeah, I know for me personally, you know, after 2019, after graduating college, the year and a half after that, I basically like had my personality on autopilot, and it was a time where like I didn't really get to explore my interests. You know, I sort of did feel like a flower that had sort of gone back into its bud. Speaking of flowers, but yeah, no, I do think it's important to sort of be expansive in your personality, and I think I've noticed it in my life that in times when I feel most comfortable, I do feel comfortable taking up space, and in times when I feel uncomfortable, I don't feel comfortable taking up space. But and this is not just physically though, like with your own personality, like how much space do you take up? It's kind of weird to talk about. I think, you know, and just full disclosure, guys, this is sort of my first time testing out this format. So one thing I have noticed is I need to reply to the video before I reply to the comments, because it gets me off track. But let's keep going. Let's see what else we got.
Paprika is just dried red peppers. Hey, lovely. It's your kitchen auntie here to tell you that, yes, the council been knew that. We've been trying to tell people that. That's why in the South, we put paprika on all of our salads. It's to back up that onion and bell pepper flavor. It's not just to be.
In all my years of conquest, violence, slaughter, it was never personal. But I'll tell you now, what I'm about to do to your stubborn, annoying little planet. I'm gonna enjoy it. Very, very much. And all my...
There's not a single Thanos quote that's not hilarious to me. I'm assuming that's Thanos. I actually don't know.
Hit the strobe.
早上好中国，现在我有冰淇淋。
What? Huh? Okay.
So how did you start off?
That's whack.
How did I start out? Well, I started out working a dead-end job. Yeah, 80 hours a week. I quit that, dived right into real estate, and I have what? Honey, what do I have? 15, 20? I have 15, 20 side hustles. I would 4:30 a.m. Go to the gym for about what? 2 hours. Then I get a coffee. Then I eat a banana. Then after that, I read both of these books, 48 Laws of Power and The 4-Hour Work Week. That other book that I used to read when I was just starting off. Oh yeah, Rich Dad, build your business credit up to an 80. You can go get a $100,000 loan on that business line. Then if you can do that, you can get an Amex Platinum. I went from working an 80-hour work week to a 950-hour work week. Nothing crazy.
I see you have a Feet Finder hat.
I'm glad you asked that. Oh, Feet Finder. That's
Not Feet Finder, bro.
one of my most lucrative side hustles. It's just a website where you upload feet pics and you get paid instantly. It's very easy. Isn't it, honey? Listen, she's uploading feet pics as we speak. Honey, huh? Feet Finder? Exactly.
I love it.
Feet Finder is very lucrative. Yeah, you should try it. It's an easy website. You can do it. I mean, I did.
Yeah, let's get into it. Entrepreneurs on podcasts, or just entrepreneurial podcasts in general. You know, I think the intention is always good. Of course, everybody wants to make money, but not everybody is an entrepreneur. Not everybody should be an entrepreneur, and you should not feel bad for not wanting to be or not caring about entrepreneurship. And I always play these people in these podcasts. Usually they make money off of making people feel bad about themselves. That's how they make the most of their money. And I think that's fucked up. Let's keep going.
Once upon a time, a few years ago.
Yo, the crazy thing is about this video is I went to this school, and when I first saw the video, I did not know it was from Baylor. And then I was like, is that Patton F. Hall in the background? Also, what's crazy is that because I was here for 4 years at this school for 4 years, and this was sort of before, well, I mean, this was like before TikTok, of course. But although like people were already sort of making fun of like, well, I'll just call them what they are, majority white sororities or majority or PWI sororities. People were already making fun of them for being cringe with their like recruitment videos. I kind of felt like, you know, that was a thing of the past. Basically, like I saw all this stuff on campus and it wasn't that weird to me, but it was weird kind of, but it got more normal over time. Basically, I got used to it, but now seeing it again now, I'm just like, yeah, this is actually a little scary. It's also kind of cringe. Like it's a little cringe. It's the kind of cringe where it's like, you know, I think maybe a lot of the girls in these videos will see this in like 2 or 3 years and be like, oh my God, why was I in that video? Why did I do that? Maybe it's because trends will be different and shit. But like, what's also weird is that they're singing kind of like old songs. I don't know. Let's just watch the video.
I was in your shoes, didn't think I'd ever know where I belong, where I belong, where I belong.
Okay, this girl is just adding horror music to it. That's pretty funny, but let's go to the original video. If I can find it.
Once upon a time, a few years ago, I was in your shoes, didn't think I'd ever know where I belong, where I belong, where I belong.
Come on. It won't let me do a full screen because I'm watching the original video. That's dumb. Okay. We're gonna keep going. It's not even that serious.
Once upon a time, a few years ago, I was in your shoes, didn't think I'd ever know where I belong, where I belong, where. I want this songs on your play. I want this songs on your playlist.
I'm not showing feet. Gatorade is like, I mean, Gatorade's, no, Gatorade. Whoa. I don't know.
Huh?
Jackie Chan exposes the real way that Bruce Lee died.
There was all kind of conspiracy theories. People thought the triads, the mafia, had something to do with it. It was said that his family had a curse. His father.
Mikhail says, "Shout out Scruffs." Hey, shout out Scruffs for real. Vanna said, "Cult energy." It definitely is along those lines.
Had a curse that he passed on to Brandon. And what is your belief on how he passed away?
What's the story in the West? I don't know.
Oh, you don't know the story in the West? That there was...
How Bruce Lee died?
They said it was a couple.
Yeah.
They said he upset it because of his success in the film industry and taking the martial arts around the world, that he upset it, the triads.
This video looks like it's interesting, but the comments are making it sound like it's really boring, so I'm gonna keep going.
So I left my PS4 on for 5 years, and now I can play Season 2 forever. I am live right now if you don't believe me.
Was Einstein really as smart as they say he was? No. He was smarter. He was so smart that they are probably fundamentally incapable of understanding just how smart Einstein was. Around 1900, Lord Kelvin, a physicist so brilliant they named a unit after him, famously recommended that young students not study physics, because so little remained to be done. He listed, specifically, 2 remaining issues to be solved, after which all that remained was to do ever better measurements, the photoelectric effect and the absence of a result in the Michelson-Morley experiment. He might well have added the ultraviolet catastrophe. Einstein was the person who solved both those riddles, and the ultraviolet catastrophe in the bargain, and the answers were what 20th century physics was all about, relativity and quantum mechanics. These 2 are arguably the most profound breakthroughs in our understanding of the world around us in all of human history. He basically single-handedly created modern physics. And in addition to that, there is basically no field of physics at the time where Einstein did not make a significant contribution. When you study physics, his name pops up all the time. He's as ubiquitous as Euler in mathematics.
It's pretty cool.
Quiero comerte yo todos los días. Me enamorabas con lo que decías. Tenerte de nuevo en mis fantasías.
Honey, I see you looking.
Time for a fire sale!
Yo! Okay. TikTok, you do it every time. You know, after scrolling for long enough on TikTok, you'll hit that video where you're just like, bruh, it's too real. How I look at the "she's pregnant" text from my friend who can barely take care of himself. Oh my god. Yeah. If you've ever gotten that text from a person where you're just like, bro, no. Yeah. You know, I mean, I'm 26 now, so like I guess it's getting more normal. But like, I mean, I would get some of these text messages when I was like 18 or 19 or 20, 21, and I'd be like, oh my god, like, yeah, man. Yeah.
Not cause why a whole minivan blew up
I'm all
on
too
the block.
used to waking up to red and blue. One day I hope that these lights don't feel like home.
Robot Spider. Okay, leg den lassen. Und weiter.
That was dumb. Braun, the goat. All right. The Sigma face on TikTok meme. I know it's like really simple and it's not that deep, but it be cracking me up. It's so funny in every situation. Let's see some of his TikToks. Hopefully it'll let me do full screen this time. If not, we'll go back.
Excuse me, brah. You're excused. And I'm not your bra.
What? Let's find a good one. I'm gonna go back. That's not it.
Quick history lesson. The character that you see on your screen right now is Superman. In 1933, Jerry Siegel and Joe Shuster.
The ting goes pop pop ka ka ka, skitty keep pop pop, and a pop pop boom. The ting goes pop pop ka ka ka, skitty keep pop pop, and a pop pop boom.
Baby, let me see it, jelly bean.
Hate to say it, but I think network television is going to die with the baby boomers.
It's such bad writing, bad television, bad acting. Dude, I used
It's
to be a
like
big
these
fan.
are the lines you see. So if it's Chicago Fire Department show, it's like a water treatment plant's on fire, and then the main character right before commercial break looks at someone and goes, "Looks like we're in hot water." And then it commercial break. And then it's like Whopper. And then it's like, looks like this pot of boiling water is cooled off. It's like that's the last line, and then it's Whopper, Junior, double, triple.
Yeah, linear TV. It's on its last legs. Network television.
Root beer, no! Root beer! No! Root beer, no! Someone's root beer, no! Root beer, no!
I'm gonna like that. That's funny as heck.
No root beer! No root beer!
Start being inconvenient. This is for all my fellow people pleasers out there who make themselves as convenient as possible to ensure that they have the love and connection that they desperately want in their lives.
This one seems pretty interesting. I actually want to grab a snack. I'm gonna start this one over and then I'm gonna be right back, guys. Let me go grab a snack real quick. I'm back. Okay, let's watch this video. Start being inconvenient. I kind of know where she's going. Of course, this is a self-help video. I'm looking at the comments, and these comments are basically saying that this video is trash. But let's watch it. Let's see what she's talking about.
This is for all my fellow people pleasers out there who make themselves as convenient as possible to ensure that they have the love and connection that they desperately want in their lives. Convenience will not ensure that you have that love and connection. All it will do is show others that you will be there no matter what they do or how they behave. And being there for others, no matter what, or having unconditional love for people is very important, but not at the expense of the unconditional love you have for yourself. And when you make yourself convenient to people no matter what, you are not showing yourself that unconditional love. Because the person you're being inconvenient for is yourself. And furthermore, the people that recognize that you are not convenient, that you have priorities that are important to you for your life and your desires, will want to be there because they want to be there, not because you're being convenient for them. Those are the people that you want to maintain in your life. You don't want to maintain relationships of convenience. You want people to want to be in your life despite how inconvenient you might be for them at times, because on the other hand, they will be inconvenient for you at times. But it's in that decision to be together, whether that's in friendship or romantic relationships or family, that you get to create relationships and connections that are mutual. And I think it's in that mutuality where you can truly feel seen and see others. Start being inconvenient. This
Crazy, he gon' keep hurrying. My throat crazy, spray jacket white suit. I like to be bugged like a slug.
Quick history lesson. The character that you
This is insane size for a car. It says, I'm the average male height at 5'9". This vehicle should be illegal. And it's a picture of him standing next to a 2017 Plus F250, which is probably on a leveling kit. I believe he wants it illegal because the hood is almost as tall as him, and he's 5'9". And so what? Why does it matter that the hood is nearly as tall as you? Are you going to ban semi-trucks next?
First of all, semi-truck drivers have to get a whole different license to drive their trucks. So that's not a good point. This video has been floating around for a little while, and I'm kind of really invested in this topic for a lot of different reasons. But I've also made a lot of videos making fun of dudes driving big, huge trucks for reasons. And I think it would be good to get into this a little bit. The first and loudest complaint about criticism for driving a giant truck is, you don't know what it's like to need it for work. We need these big trucks. Shut the fuck up, you liberal cuck, or whatever the fuck they say. And to that I say, you don't know what the fuck you're talking about. This is the size comparison of how trucks are growing exponentially and becoming less efficient. See this bed size versus this bed size over time. There are a lot of reasons why we're seeing an explosion of size in these trucks. It has to do first with Obama's Cash for Clunkers thing, where you had to have a certain amount of gas mileage that you could achieve. But that gas mileage was associated with how big your vehicle is. And the bigger your vehicle is, the less gas mileage you needed to have. So instead of making the cars more efficient, companies just made them fucking bigger. And along with that came marketing to make you feel like it was necessary to drive this big, giant fucking tank around on the road. And the reality is, when people tell you that they drive these giant fucking trucks for work or towing or personal hauling, this is a fraction of what...
Black people need to stop complaining about systemic racism and take some personal responsibility. Everyone is equal under the law now. They may be policed more, but that's only because they commit a disproportionate amount of the crime. Why? Well, I'm not saying that black people are naturally more likely to be criminals or anything. I just think it's a part of their culture. Why? Well,
this sounds like a really, like, what's sad is that a lot of black conservatives have this same argument for everything, and it's just really sad because it's actually just racism that they're actually promoting or talking about. They just don't call it racism because they're black. They're like, oh, you can't call me racist. Like, dude, you're telling me the same thing that racists would tell me, so that's what you are.
Probably because their dads weren't around to raise them properly.
Why?
I don't know, probably because they were too poor to afford a kid, so they left.
Why?
Well, they probably can't get a good job because they never went to college.
Why?
Well, I guess it is probably because they couldn't afford it, but they didn't get good enough grades to get a scholarship either.
Why?
Well, I guess that is probably because their school is underfunded.
Why?
Because school funding is determined by property taxes, and they were born into poor areas.
Why?
Because their family hasn't been able to build enough wealth to move out.
Why?
Because the first black people who were born with equal rights under the law are less than 60 years old. Black people need to stop complaining about systemic racism and take...
I mean, he said it better than I could ever say it, so we're gonna keep going.
Ball's life has ruined the NBA, and it's only going to get worse, because as Austin River explains, what it means to be a good player has changed drastically.
Little things in basketball are forgotten now, and they're not appreciated.
Rivers goes on to explain how companies like Ball is Life and Hoops Mixtape have commoditized highlights to the point where they don't mean anything. He explains that in the mid to early 2000s, getting a mixtape made on you meant something, because not everyone got one, but you still were never playing with the...
None of you would have imposter syndrome if you spent 10 minutes talking to the CEO of a startup.
10 of my 15 years in marketing was spent in Silicon Valley working for startups. Working for startup founders is like wrangling toddlers, but they have half the intelligence. And as a marketer, I have to tell you, they really love to believe they know shit about marketing. One founder I worked for of a fairly well-known financial app decided one day to click on Facebook because he wanted to play around with their advertising features. Within about 5 minutes of him clicking on Facebook, I heard him shout out, not ironically, I'm going viral. So as usual, I was wondering what fresh hell is this, and I heard him shout out again, I'm growth hacking. I rolled my eyes, got up from my desk, and walked over to his laptop where I realized he had just clicked the Facebook Live button. And I had to inform him he wasn't going viral. He was getting so many reactions because it's mainly his family that follows him.
The PSP, it's pretty good. For a console that came out in 2004, to be as powerful as this thing was pretty impressive. Now the model I have is the introductory model released on December 12, 2004, the PSP 1000. Sony did eventually slim these things down because, I mean, this thing is thick as a brick, Jethro tall, with the...
There used to be a type of contract in the NFL that literally made two teams go to war. They were called poison pill contracts, and they could only be signed in very specific situations. But I think the NFL should bring these...
If you had a fucked up childhood, listen to this.
And there's things I want to say that I don't even know what they are. There's things that inside of me. I think there's conversations I never got to fucking have as a kid. I think there's a lot of shit just inside of me.
Is right here good?
Perfect. When grandma starts talking to those white kids, her voice is clear as day.
I never stopped believing.
Yeah, playing Halo as a kid, bro, that shit hit different, man. Playing Halo as a kid, running into the Hunters for the first time, bro. Oh my god. Oh my god. Can you see the... okay. Okay, let's keep going.
Today's the day, guys. It's the day that I took Turtle the Tortoise out of hibernation, and I cannot tell you how excited I was for this. I've been waiting for it for months. So I took him out and I gave him one final weigh and a little check-in, and bless him, he was completely oblivious to the fact that I'm about to rudely awaken him from his...
I watch the news once every 2 weeks. I'm like, mask or no mask? Still mask? All right, mask.
But even they say you shouldn't wear a mask unless you're treating a coronavirus patient.
They didn't say it initially. And then wait. And then everybody wore the fucking masks. This is like rollerblading. Everybody fucking rollerbladed, and then there was that one fucking homophobic joke, and then everybody acted like they never did it. And then 100 million fucking rollerblades got thrown into the fucking ocean. And then all of a sudden, well, you don't have the body type for it, dude. Your fucking knuckles would scrape on the ground, even with that extra 2 inches. I watched.
Do not redeem! Do not redeem the card! What? Do not redeem the card! Yes, I'm redeeming the card! Do not redeem!
Yeah. As somebody who really loves headphones, yeah, don't buy AirPod Maxes. I mean, like AirPods are nice. Apple has like decent products, but there are just so many better options and better alternatives that like have the same functions, are cheaper, and you know. What's up, 27s, bro? Who is that? I'm not sure. Yeah, just buy Sony headphones. Don't buy fucking AirPods.
Like on the show, they knew I didn't like peanut butter pancakes, so I was 5 on the show. So purposely one morning, they had Kathy, the other mom that came from Tennessee, make peanut butter pancakes. And of course, this little 5-year-old, like, they got a reaction out of me. I started fucking crying on the show. And, like, I was all pissed off. But they knew that going into it that I didn't like them, so they purposely, like, little things like that.
But
Number 15. Whopper, 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 Junior, Double, Triple, Whopper, Flame Grill, taste with perfect toppers. I boom.
Yeah, that one kind of hard.
This land used to belong to your ancestors. Beautiful, untouched, and unscathed. And this is why we took it from you. For Banya, for the king, for the crown.
Tornado damage east of Houston and Pasadena and Deer Park, Texas.
Get exclusive early access.
There's not, I don't know what we're going to have products shipped out today.
Tornado damage east of Houston.
Wow, that's crazy. Yeah, I don't live too far from there, and it's crazy because it just rained a little bit here. That's so wild. I hope everybody's okay. I think nobody died, but like I hope they all, are able to rebuild pretty quickly.
You want to be the first millionaire in your family? Start investing early and often.
I have over $7 billion worth of Bitcoin, yes.
So you choose to work.
This is Core. It's a niche type of like TikTok where you just edit together a bunch of like seemingly random videos all with sort of the same theme, and they all sort of have like this like kind of, most of them sort of have this like dark undertone. So I'm kind of curious to see where this one's going.
Work a 9 to 5 every day.
I spend more time with these people than I spend with my family. Honestly, God, the truth.
Oh, it's a Monday. Oh, it's a Monday, and I live in a $250 million penthouse. They say money doesn't buy happiness, but it's hard not to look at this view and not smile.
Not good enough.
Was that a good enough core video to rant about core? No. Let's keep going.
What free things online should everyone take advantage of? Freecycle.org. It's literally people giving away stuff they don't.
How you doing? You guys look cold out here. You want some food? Or something to drink? You do?
Now, for those of you who haven't seen that video, know that it starts fairly well intentioned.
What y'all want us to do?
Yeah, Chad, what do y'all... I mean...
Why they keep saying kiss, bro?
Oh, you want to kiss?
No, I don't want to kiss, bro.
You sure?
No. Bro, come on, bro. Stop doing that, bro.
What? I'm not doing nothing.
I'm not with that gay shit, bro. What y'all want us to do?
One of the comments is, bro's Riz is so low, he turned him straight. God damn.
Hey, want to know a little known sign that you're healing?
I love EDM. That was dope.
This is for people who come from families with terrible boundaries, people who have parents or family members that don't know how to give them space and require enormous amounts of emotional labor and energy. Here's one of the first things you're likely to feel when you're beginning to change your life.
Please, help me.
Okay. Oh no.
When the greatest samurai swordsman in history was just 13, he accepted a challenge from a wandering warrior. Using only his wooden staff, he knocked the fully armed man to the ground and dispatched him with ease. When he wanted to prove the superiority of his unique two-sword technique, he challenged the greatest masters of Japan's most illustrious fighting school to single combat. After defeating 2 of their top swordsmen, he left the remaining students humiliated, and they resolved to eliminate him for good. Challenging him to a third and final duel, dozens of them lay waiting for him in ambush. But suspecting a trap, he arrived early and hid in the brush. When they began to assemble, the fearless warrior sprang right at them, taking down several before the rest fled in fear. When the
This was pathetic. It was embarrassing.
But when sports writer Skip Bayless moved from the morning news to the competition, it created quite a controversy among his peers. He doesn't apologize for the change or his big new salary, but being the Chip Moody of local print has made him the target for some resentment.
No different than anyone else. I feel like I'm the most hated guy in town. Now I can't go back to the morning news for fear of being gunned down by the guards. Go back to clean out my desk. I haven't even done that yet. And I feel like I'll walk in the Times-Herald and 20 staffers will dive on me and string me up from the...
This has gone way too fucking far. That's a casket in a tree. These are just floating.
Did you know that sharks evolved before trees? Well, it's true, and we actually have...
What's going on tonight?
I'm just driving home.
You don't have any headlights on.
What? Oh my god!
How much you have to drink?
I drank some beers.
You had some beers? All right, well, let's do some field sobriety tests real quick.
I really do feel bad that he's getting clowned for this. Bro was trying to do a good thing. Paul George says the league is his, stand-up guy, been an amazing mentor to us younger guys about LeBron James.
Welcome. Should I say salve? Or should I say, deprecate deum passus un contra satanum? Hope you don't mind, got you a drink.
Okay, so if you ever played Left 4 Dead, you know what that sound is. Woo! I might have to play Left 4 Dead on stream sometime. Left 4 Dead goes pretty hard. But yeah, in Left 4 Dead, you'd come across these. Hold on. Let's switch this thing up. Yeah, so in Left 4 Dead, you come across this zombie type called the Witch, and from far away you'd hear her crying, And that was scary enough. Like as soon as you heard the crying, if you played the game before, you know, you were already scared. But basically, if you happen upon the witch, if you see her, she would just go buck wild on your whole team. And it was one of the scariest and most exciting experiences in video games at the time, and maybe one of the scariest things that's ever happened to me in a game. Let's see. I'm gonna do more TikToks till 11:45. We're gonna hop on YouTube at 11:45 for a little bit, and then we're gonna switch, and then I'm gonna be off at 12:15, 12:30. So let's go ahead and switch back over to our. Oh wait, I can just transition back. Okay, nice. Here, let's transition back to here. No, this one. There we go. Cool. Let's keep going.
For the most part, I was raised by my grandma, though, which I love. When you're being raised by an old lady who doesn't know English, you grow up with zero consequences. I used to get phone calls from school, but who do you think she needed to translate these calls? That's right, I ran that house. Anytime anybody would call speaking English, I would have to translate. She'd put the house phone on speaker and she'd be like, who is it and what are they saying? And if I didn't feel like translating or getting in trouble, I would act like I'm listening. I'd be like, okay. They're talking real fast, Grandma, but they're saying something about proof of residency. She'd be like, hang up. I'm like, if you say so.
These company TikToks have to embrace what the kids do and say if they want to relate. Cause we want to feel like Duolingo is real, like Slim Jim is my friend when they speak in meme trends like.
So I know you know the song In the Air Tonight by Phil Collins, right? I can feel it coming in the air tonight. So the thing about this song that most people don't realize, legend has it that Phil Collins was out with one of his best friends and they were swimming at a lake. His best friend started drowning. So Phil Collins.
Okay, let's get this. Wow, you came in hot as hell, didn't you? Come on now. Oh, come on now. Oh, come on now.
I should be playing along. Okay. Fallout 3 versus Dead by Daylight. Fallout 3.
Ooh,
Fallout 3.
Come on now.
Bully versus Half-Life 2. Not even a fucking question. Half-Life 2. Be real.
Come on now.
It's a hard one. This is a hard one. I'm going to say Warcraft just because I love StarCraft. And Forza, none of them are that good. Really? Okay, whatever. That last one was a Kinect game, so I'm not even going to count that. This one is Smash Bros. Melee versus Beyond Good and Evil Smash Bros.
Come on. Come on.
Halo 3 versus Far Cry 3. He's giving it to Far Cry 3. I give it to Halo 3. No, not Far Cry 3. Over Halo 3?
Come on.
What? Nah, you're wildin'. You're wildin'. God of War Ragnarok versus Fallout 3. Ah, God. I haven't played Ragnarok yet. God, I'm gonna give it to. I'll give it to God of War.
Come on.
No, Half-Life.
Come on.
Whoa. Yo, nah, he's wilding out. What? What? Nah. That doesn't even make sense. That doesn't even make sense.
Come on. Come on.
Okay. Forza versus Uncharted. Do not pick Forza.
Sorry. I'm sorry. Come on.
Okay. Cool. Oh my. Yo, how did. Okay. Halo 3 and Half-Life 3 were on the list. and we ended with Uncharted and Far Cry 3. This doesn't even make sense. Some of the comments. Let me see what the comments are saying. Far Cry over Skyrim is blasphemy. Agreed. You did not choose Far Cry. Oh yeah. Horizon over Half-Life 2 is wild. Yeah, picking Forza over Horizon. Yeah, that doesn't even make sense. Picking Forza over Half-Life 2 is just it doesn't even make sense. It doesn't. Far Cry over Halo 3, that's impossible. Yeah, nah, dude. I couldn't. Insane.
They've got a class on how to write jokes.
Oh, don't take that. I dropped it after
I love Community, one of my favorite shows of all time.
the lesson on setups. The professor is so old.
Oh man.
早上好，中国！现在我有冰。
What's up, man? Can I get a buffalo slice?
You got the wrong place.
Buffalo slice.
We don't put buffaloes on pizza.
I'm good at this.
They don't even fit on a slice. Are you serious?
Go to McDonald's. You get the Happy Meal. Maybe you get a little toy too. All right.
Mom using her car phone holder for written driving directions. This is $721 of pure platinum. I'm the only apartment with the holiday spirit. My oven shows the time that you started cooking in case.
I've honestly been thinking about making videos like this. They're just going through a subreddit and just turning that into content. It's not a bad idea. I might do that sometime. Oh no.
Hold on, 'cause they got the goddamn.
He just always in his own world. He really quiet for real, unless he know you. He funny as hell though. Then something just snapped. Something inside of me. I didn't care anymore. I didn't care about being better than Cap.
In my solitude.
Yo, that dude's videos are crazy. That dude's videos are crazy. His name is Jack Chalmers. Jack MJ Chalmers. Yeah. It's time to switch to YouTube. We'll do one more TikTok, then we're going to go to YouTube, guys.
This is how you will discover a lot of self-sabotage. I'm sure you've all experienced.
One more.
My name's Ka. From New York.
How to say what?
Which conspiracy?
How the hell am I supposed to know that?
Hi, how's it going?
Percocet, you want one?
No.
Oh, you don't do perks?
No, I don't personally. No.
Percocet, you want one?
All right.
Oh, you don't do perks?
No, I don't personally. No.
Percocet, you want one?
All right. That's enough TikTok for now. We're going to switch over to YouTube, guys. Let me let's try. Oh wait, okay, yeah, we're good on. No, never mind. Here we go. All right. Yeah, we're gonna switch over to YouTube. Yeah, I do like going through TikToks, but I did not really see any that I was really fucking with that time. But yeah, I did save a bunch of YouTube videos last night. I saved a bunch of YouTube videos last night for us to watch today. So let's see. Maybe I come across something good. You know, maybe I don't. I hope I do. Right. Are we on the right screen for Twitch? What's that? What's that? What's that? A hat? Crazy, funky, junky hat. Also, wait, what the fuck? Also, this man got a mic and a mic on his headphones for the echo. Wait, are we getting an echo? I hope we're not getting an echo. I don't think we're getting an echo. Don't play with me, bro. I checked this setup like 5 or 6 times. Nah, bro, you know, wait, let's transition back on Instagram. So I was reading one of the Twitch comments. The reason I've got this mic here and this mic here is so that it's honestly it's optimization. That's what it is. It's efficient. When I'm talking to y'all, I use this mic. But when I'm talking to my friends on Xbox, I got to use this mic. You know, it's just efficiency. All right. Got to make sure we're on the right screen on Twitch. What the heck is that? Okay, there we go. Got the right screen on Twitch. Okay. Can I like sing a song that's copyrighted without this getting taken down? I'd be one of the sing songs that I like, because why not, dude? We're gonna be watching some YouTube videos. What do I have to say to my watch later? I got a lot of crazy stuff in here. Let's start light with the meme compilation, and then we'll get into the nitty gritty.
Ay, qué bonito bebé. Tingiri dingi, tingiri dingi, tingiri dingi, tingiri dingi, tingiri dingi.
Bruh.
Oh.
What?
It has to be an empty beer.
Yeah, no, it has to be a full beer.
It's gonna break.
Why would it break?
Yeah, I'm
There's a
telling
lot more pressure in it.
Oh!
Warped vinyl record. Here's how to even it out. These should, yeah.
Over the next few weeks, Spy Cub and the crew capture some of the most intimate moments of Arctic wolf life ever filmed.
I cannot believe what the fuck just happened.
Hold on, Sticks. Here she comes, Sticks.
Oh shit! Okay, there's an echo on this screen. Damn, I'm sorry, guys. Hold on. Let me figure that out. Let's see. Is it this screen that there's the echo on? I'm gonna pull up my Twitch so I can see what's going on. Let's see. Echo. Oh, it's this one. Okay, hold up, guys. Sorry. What the heck? Nah, it's definitely not on purpose. Where can I hear anything? What the fuck? Okay, hold up, guys. Let me see where this echo is coming from. Okay. Okay, I think I see what's going on here. Echo, advanced audio properties. What the heck? Oh, I see what this is. Okay, I got hidden audio things probably. Where are we at? Unhide all. Mic test, mic test. Mic test, mic test. Properties. Huh. All my monitors are off. No, I thought I found it, but I didn't. Echo. Is it this? Let's see. Razer mic and audio mic. Did that fix it? Let me know if that fixed it, guys. Sorry, on Twitch they're getting an echo. On Instagram it looks like it's okay, but also thanks for telling me, guys. I was gonna clip this stuff later. Let's see if that fixed it. Let me know if that fixed it, guys. Oh, it's still echoing? So that's weird. Okay, I'm going to switch to the other screen. It's not echoing here, though, right? What the fuck? Mic test, mic test. Huh. It's like something just on the Twitch stream. I'm gonna find it, guys. Hold up. Okay, did that fix it? Mic test, mic test. Nope, no echo. Wait, okay. That was it, right? Okay. Y'all, thank y'all so much. Oh my God. Oh my God. I'm so sorry. All right. Let's get back to the videos. And you know, just for a second around, guys, we're gonna get off the memes and get straight to the meat. Y'all want the meaty videos, right? Oh yeah, and I know y'all like meat. Hey yo. Ain't nothing wrong with meat though. I mean, hey. Forget the meat, give me the feet. I got both for you, dog. Trust me. Believe that. Let's see. Virtual 2 is where we have the Xbox, not Virtual 1. Shit. Yes, for 1 full. All right, I'm gonna set this up so y'all can see the videos a little bit better. We're gonna put this thing in full screen. Don't need that. Wait. Under the chat box. Just setting up another scene for y'all. All right, let's center this, transform, center on screen. That looks good. All right, let's get straight to the meaty stuff, guys. And don't worry, eccentrics. We're gonna bring the feedy stuff too, the meats and the feats. Let's see. Company Man's got some great videos. Still looking. Okay. Should we watch some Victory the Creator? All right. Yo, this one. Let's see. Okay, so this video is called. Well, hold on. This next video that we're about to watch is called What Happens When You Don't Conform. No. It's called Not Like Other Boys. What Happens When Men Plus Boys Refuse. It's by a YouTuber called Victory the Creator. You know, I'm always looking to support most especially Black creators on YouTube. And especially in sort of like the social commentary space, because that's one of the spaces I'm planning to be in pretty soon. So let's see what this guy's talking about in this video. Let's get to it.
Love. It used to be cute, but you know what? No more, my dear.
No more.
Oh, two in love can't even make it. The planet is dying and I can no longer fake it. Love was made for me and you.
Okay, that's enough. Let me actually start this video. Hey Friend Hey was not playing when she said that the collective consciousness is real and consistent. To clarify, the collective consciousness is made up of topics that are suddenly on the hearts of many, seemingly out of nowhere. For example, the Friendzone podcast frequently has conversations that are extremely timely in terms of what is about to be discussed on social platforms. It's to the point where sometimes it even gets a little bit woo-woo clairvoyant, if you ask me. Anyways, I had the idea for this video today on a car ride. And lo and behold, I come home and here is Khadija Mbo making a video about almost the exact same topic. I love us. Of course, my experience and the fact that I am the one making this video make the videos completely different. But I'm just so enamored by the way that we're all so interconnected in thought, in speech, in language, in the way that we perform self. Self? What do you mean, Victory? Well, I'd like to raise a point. We are constantly performing for our friends, our family, and our loved ones. Constantly. Ever since we were young, we have been taught to act in certain ways or behave in certain manners in order to achieve desired outcomes. You stare wild-eyed while you're begging. You stomp your feet when you're mad. You furrow your eyebrows when you're confused and you want more of an explanation. And if you're African, you accept things with your right hand if you don't want to be slapped. Kimberly Nicole Foster made a wonderful point when she said, and I quote,
I mean, we're all pimping ourselves.
In response to a YouTube Live commenter, she is right.
Okay, I'm gonna interject here for absolutely no good reason other than the fact that this is a commentary stream, so I gotta say something. I also do sort of like social commentary videos, and I've always been sort of taught that like you need to get to the point or get to the hook in the first minute, and he hasn't done that so far. I'm gonna let the video finish, but I've never really seen a commenter sort of take this long to get to the point, or at least sort of get to what or at least let us know what the thesis of the video is. But I think so far, the topic does seem pretty interesting. I just find it kind of interesting that he kind of rambled for like 2 minutes. And don't get me wrong, I ramble too, but this is live. Oh no, yeah, some motherfuckers go for like 10 minutes. Yeah, exactly. Like I said, I'm rambling, but this is like if this was an edited video, then I'd cut a lot of this shit. You know what? I'm rambling right now. Let's go back to the video, guys.
And I don't believe that she's being derogatory in her acknowledgement of that fact. Performances are fun, after all. That comment highlights the usage of our bodies to varying degrees as capital. There's even a real term attributed to it. Ahem. According to Britannica, human capital is defined as intangible collective resources possessed by individuals within a given population. These resources include all of the knowledge, talents, skills, abilities, experience, intelligence, training, and judgment possessed individually and collectively, the cumulative total of which represents a form of wealth available to nations and organizations to accomplish their goals.
Okay, I'm gonna interject again right here. And I do want to get to commentary about what he's actually talking about. And I know I keep critiquing the man instead of what he's talking about. I think what he's talking about is very important. But one thing I want to say, just like as a creator and sort of as an audiophile, is that you probably noticed that, you know, I probably don't even have do I have my audio plugins on? Let me make sure before I start talking shit. I don't have any of my filters on either. I took them off last night to set something up. Okay. Never mind. I'm not gonna talk about it because I'm doing the same thing right now. Basically, you shouldn't be able to hear the air in the room when someone's speaking, and you can hear that right now in my voice because I turned my plugins off to save CPU space and power. But once again, it's one of the things where his video isn't live, so I wish he would have changed that in editing. But that's okay, guys. You know, we're still going to get to the point of what he's talking about. I just thought it was kind of a interesting thing to point out. Let's get back to it. Yeah, let's get. Oh yeah, can we get back to it? There we go.
In case that was a lot,
We're all pimping ourselves.
this thought begs the question. In a society full of systems that must be maintained in order to keep up a sense of normalcy, what happens when something in one's performance makes the audience regret purchasing their tickets? What are the effects of non-conformity on one's livelihood, their relationships, their reputation, their lives? I only have one experience as a cis black man who often does things that do not conform to societal expectations of what cis black men should be doing, and I am here to share my answer. I really hope other people contribute to this conversations in the comments below because I think this is super interesting. I do not want to generalize too much here because societal expectations do slightly or dramatically vary across geographical location. But stay with me as we explore societal norms and how the way that I prefer to perform self has impacted my experience. Before beginning, I find it extremely important to note that there are different types of performances, most notably subconscious and conscious performance. Now shout out to the patrons! Shout out to the patrons. We are
Yeah, Holland. So Holland in the Instagram chat said, "Nah, bro, it sounds Gucci for real." Funnily enough, I actually just checked, and I realized that I do have my wait. Yeah, I just checked, and I do have my audio filters on, so I can talk shit. And I'm about to talk shit right fucking now. No, I'm joking. I'm not gonna talk shit about this guy's audio. Nah, fuck it. I'm gonna talk shit about this guy's audio. Yeah, creators, put a fucking noise gate on your microphone. It's not that hard. You know what? I sound like a fucking Republican right now. Nothing wrong with being Republican. I just the attitude. I need to relax. It's not everybody has experience with audio, so I shouldn't be knocking them for their choices. I just don't like hearing room tone when I'm watching a video. And honestly, I'm getting ready to skip this because he still hasn't gotten to the fucking point. Neither have I, but I'm live, so it's different. I don't know what the point is because I'm not writing. I'm gonna let him cook, guys. What y'all think? Should I let him cook or should I cook him? Which one? I fuck with the Super Mario 64 sound effects though. Bro, that was actually an accident. That was the Windows. Bro, just flexing at this point. No, wait, me or him? I realized that I am that motherfucker and I will talk shit, man, with his audio plugins turned on. Yo, nah, I mean, bro. You know, yeah, I'm not gonna get into it. I am that motherfucker, but I won't talk shit, guys. Who told him he could cook? Hey, bro. I'll let y'all know who told me I could cook. I'll let y'all know. It was Thanos. Thanos gave me the Infinity Stones, guys. And, you know, at first I was like, bro, I don't really need these. But then I realized, nah, bro. These are going to let me cook. I need these to cook. I'm going to cook with these. Let's get back to this guy's video. Like, okay, you know what? Nah, hold up. I'm about to go in on him again. Bro, Thanos don't even know what he's. Bro, I'm still trying to find out what he was cooking too. That's the thing. I don't. We all want to know what he was cooking, bro. Either it was. I'm thinking. Okay, what was Thanos cooking, guys? Either it's gumbo, wumbo, JK. Thanos in that pot. Had to be stir fry. Yeah, no, Noah's right. It had to be stir fry, bro. Like, whatever it was though, like, was it good? Has he cooked it before? He's had literally all of eternity to practice. Yeah, you know, these are questions that need answers. And wait, mic test. Okay, let me keep going. God, I don't even know if I can finish this guy's video. Like, I really do want to get to his point, but he's fucking rambling. It sounds like I'm talking about myself because I am technically. But what the fuck, dude? All right, let's keep going, guys. We made it this far.
And confidence. Ooh, if you got $3 to spend per month, that's a Starbucks coffee. Less than. Oh, subscribe to the Patreon. You can give whatever that you want. I got carried.
I will say though that it is extremely ironic that this is a video about being performative and the damage that does, and letting go of the need to be performative, and I am complaining about him not being performative and getting to the fucking point. So, you know, I'm just proving him right basically. But also get to the fucking point because I got 20 more minutes to do this. Anyways, I'm being rude. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm gonna stop cooking him, guys. I'm gonna let him cook. Hold up. Let him cook. I tried to remake the sound. How was that, guys? We're gonna do it one more time for Instagram because they didn't have the full screen. Hold on. Hold up. Let him cook. All right, that was terrible. That was dumb as fuck. Let's keep going, guys. Damn, Noah. No, you just made a good point. Literally.
But yeah, I appreciate my patrons. One more thing. A lot of y'all do not know that my Instagram exists. Follow me at Vic.
Bro, I'm sorry. 5 minutes of promo in the middle of your video? What's going on? What the fuck is this? Okay, I'm gonna let him cook. I'm gonna give him one more chance to cook. I skipped the promo because I can't.
I like taking care of my skin. I like emoting and voice inflection. I like using mannerisms that many would deem to.
All right, guys, I'm out of here. I'm sorry. He's not getting to the fucking point. But he has a video called "What's the Point?" Nah, bro, we need to be asking you that question. No, I'm unsubscribing. I'm sorry, but I subscribed just because I was like, okay, black creator, let's see what he's talking about. Yeah, okay, I'm gonna give him one more chance. Let's give him one more chance, guys.
What? Don't judge me. If I want to summon a toad, I will. Or at least, I'll try again.
Bro, he had time to do all these fucking edits. I know he had time to put a fucking noise filter on the fucking microphone. I know he had time for it. I know he did. Okay, let me keep going. Nah, hold up.
Hello, Vix. Many of the black boys and men that I know grew up obsessed with anime, with it being one of their main avenues of entertainment. And I want to know why. Why are so many black men otaku obsessed with anime and Japan?
No. Damn it. Yo, hey, here's what I'm gonna say. Here's what I'm gonna say, guys. I'm gonna say this, and I know this is this is gonna be wild because this is live. I will say this: support black creators, but don't support that one because he's trash. I'm joking. Support black creators. Support all creators. This shit's people deserve support. But god damn it. That shit pissed me off. I'm actually mad. All right, let's find a better video, guys. I literally have 5 of his videos saved because the title sounded so interesting, and I was like, "Oh, this is gonna be great for my fucking stream," and he ruined it. He ruined it. Nah, I'm complaining. I ruined it. All right, let's find something. Let me stop fucking rambling. What predictions of the future got right? The return of body thickness. The decline of Kmart. Oh yeah, guys, these are top tier. The best of the best, the creme de la creme of YouTube. I've got lined up for y'all. Oh my god, this is making me feel so dumb. I was up at like 4 in the morning saving these videos, and now I'm looking at this. I'm like, oh, this is all fucking trash. Nobody wants to see this shit. Maybe I'm the trash creator, guys. Support all creators, but don't support this one. I can't find a good video to watch. I can't find a good video, and I'm supposed to be a reaction Twitch channel now. I got to go back to gaming, guys. I should go back to fucking Halo. Okay. I think I found one. I finally found one that's going to be worth it for the 15 minutes I have left.
Bottle or
please fucking be good. Please. Please, literally. Widowy, guys. Widowy. Okay. Enough talk. Let's watch. I also got to center this because it looks fucking dumb on Twitch. Hold on. Center to screen. There we go. Oh, wait. I got to transition it. All right. Let's do it, guys. Hopefully, bro, please let this one be good, please.
do any of these pictures feel familiar to you? Do they remind you of something that you just can't put your finger on? Do they make you feel nostalgic or reminiscent of something? Do they give you a sense of hope and optimism? If so, you're not alone. All these pictures are examples of a once ubiquitous, yet relatively unknown aesthetic called Frutiger Aero. Frutiger Aero is a design aesthetic popular during the mid-2000s to the early 2010s. The Frutiger Aero aesthetic is characterized by its glossy design, tertiary color palettes, Frutiger humanist sans serif fonts, glass, bubbles, auroras, bokeh, and its use of grass and nature. These interesting design elements all come together to create a rather distinct and, in my opinion, pleasant aesthetic. Frutiger Aero was most prevalent in branding, user interface design, product design, advertising, and pretty much everything quote-unquote corporate during this era. Just as the wave of minimalism struck every single business over the past 5 years, so too Frutiger Aero was adopted by pretty much every company from around 2004 to 2011.
Yeah, there is something that's sort of like comfortingly nostalgic about design trends, I guess, from like when I was like a child, like from like when I was around like 7 to 10. And I wonder if like that same nostalgia I'll sort of feel for like design trends from, I guess, different eras in my life. I don't know if that's the same for y'all, you know. Some of y'all probably were also kids around the early 2000s when Frutiger Aero would have been sort of the predominant design trend. You know, we've kind of gone from Frutiger Aero, which is really like the stylistic sort of design, to the late 2010s to like mid 2010s was sort of lots of different kind of designs. Like, yeah, everything was kind of random. Definitely brings to mind the iPod Nano era. Noah said on Twitch. Yeah, I feel that. Yeah, the iPod Nano era, definitely a nostalgic time. But yeah, like the late 2000s to mid 2010s, like sort of thinking about like how all the app icons looked back then. Like everybody kind of had like their own design for it. And then after like 2011, Apple started pushing for like a more streamlined app icon design. You know, Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, they all changed their app icon logos. And that was, I guess, that was one of the bigger factors in sort of moving towards different design elements. You know, from the early 2010, from at least 2012 to like 2018, sort of minimalism was the big thing, and now maximalism is starting to come back around. I think that's a pretty interesting design trend. Let's see, yeah, early smartphone vibes, exactly like Noah said in the Twitch chat. But yeah, let's keep this video going, guys. I'm happy that this one is actually good. I saved this one like 2 months ago though, so I got to get better. I got to get better at doing this.
11. Another aspect of Frutiger Arrow is skeuomorphism, which is a user interface design featuring UI elements that mimic physical objects. Think iOS 5 or Android Jelly Bean. Technically, skeuomorphism is a separate aesthetic from Frutiger Arrow, but the two are often intertwined and can go hand in hand. But there's a difference. Skeuomorphism is a term strictly used for technological, web, or user interface design. Frutiger Arrow, on the other hand, is not limited to just tech and UI design, but can be used in other ways, such as the packaging of this soap bottle or this promotional poster. To put things Frutiger Arrow, on the other hand, is not limited to just tech and UI design, but can be used in other ways, such as the packaging of this soap.
Okay, I saw I saw this TikTok about this soap bottle that I found to be really funny because it's so true. But I cannot be the only person who has wanted to go to that location, wherever that is on that soap bottle. It just looks so beautiful and so peaceful and so chill. Like, that is just the cleanest soap ever. Yo, that soap can wash away anything. It can wash away, you know, okay, that I can't do that joke. That's too much. I'm gonna offend people. Hit up Rainbolt. Get to him to find out where that is. Who's Rainbolt? Who's that?
Bottle or this promotional poster. To put things simply, most skeuomorphism is also Frutiger Arrow, but not everything Frutiger Arrow is skeuomorphism. For example, these naturescapes are classic Frutiger Arrow. They use realistic textures and real-world objects.
Ah, okay. Rainbow is that GeoGuessr guy. Yo, I'm gonna hit him up. I'm like, bro, where is the soft soap bottle location, man? Where is it? Tell me now. I need to know. I want to go there today. I'm gonna hit up. Wait, I gotta put this on full screen for everybody. I'm gonna hit up. Fuck. I'm gonna hit up Southwest Airlines and tell me to take. Oh my god. I'm gonna hit up Southwest Airlines and tell me to. Oh my god. I'm gonna hit up Southwest Airlines and tell them to take me to the location on the soft soap bottle immediately. I need a first class flight to soft soap bottle, wherever that is. Take me there now. No, but seriously though, I nailed it. I got it, bro. You know, I got this down. I'm basically a professional streamer now, dude. You see, I got 2 mics, and you see that you heard that echo earlier, bro. That echo is the mark of a professional Twitch streamer. Also, I got like 2 copyright strikes on last weekend. I made it, bro. Once you get the copyright strike, you're golden. You're good.
But because they're not in a user interface setting, they're not skeuomorphic. But if you applied that realism and texture to a user interface, then it would be skeuomorphism. If you're still confused, think of the glossy 3D design popular in the mid-2000s.
Oh my god, bro. Okay. Yeah, this video is kind of about nostalgia, but guys, that Xbox menu hit different, man. The Xbox menu hit different. Every time I see that, bro, literally flashbacks, literally. But honestly, like, there's something about games from like 2009 to 2011 where it's like they weren't even too focused on making shit real. It was just gameplay that all the fucking development went into. And sometimes those games don't look great, but they play so fucking good. Like X-Men Origins Wolverine or Skate 3. Motherfucking bangers. Fucking bangers.
As an umbrella category, with Frutiger Aero and skeuomorphism falling under that umbrella. Another important component of Frutiger Aero is its utilization of something called humanism, which in design is the concept of creating something to be relatable and accessible to the most amount of people possible. It is likened to, quote-unquote, casting a wide net that embraces all humans. In the case of Frutiger Aero, humanism is demonstrated by the use of nature, people, and other real-world items to provide a sense of familiarity and ease to its viewers. This was especially important regarding the user interface aspect of Frutiger Aero. See, by the 2000s, many people were already familiar with smart technology and the internet, but there were still plenty of non-techie people who were confused and overwhelmed by it. Frutiger Aero and skeuomorphism used humanism to make it easier for less tech-savvy people to become comfortable with the new, rapidly evolving technology by letting them interact with familiar items and scenes before transitioning them to the more abstract tech landscape that we see today, which would have overwhelmed and put off many consumers back in the 2000s. The Wii is a great example of a product that used humanism via...
Bro, speaking of flashbacks, the Wii menu, the Wii channel menu, dude. The design on the Wii, oh my God. The design on the Wii menu, oh my God. The design on the Wii channel menu, it just hits different. That music, that excellent music, the sound effects, motherfucking nostalgia perfection. Wow. I got a Wii emulator on my PC, and I might do like Resident Evil 4 on Wii or like some other great game for the Nintendo Wii sometime soon. I just haven't found a good day to do it because like I fucking love Halo. But yeah. Remember firing up Brawl and waking up everyone in your house? Bro, the fucking channel menu music for Brawl was the loudest instrumentation known to man. The whole soundtrack of that game is loud as shit. But goddamn, that game was
Frutiger Aero to boost its accessibility to the masses. Another example is how humanism is often used in the branding of technology made for seniors, where packaging and software often use people and nature to try to make things feel more natural and appealing. So yes, Frutiger Aero seemed like an effort to get non-tech savvy people comfortable with technology, using humanism to make things more appealing and accessible. And it kinda worked. Thanks to Frutiger Aero, many people who were weary or confused by technology started to give it a try and ended up getting used to it. Now that most people were on board, Frutiger Aero could transition into the more minimalistic and utilitarian user interfaces and branding that we see today. And while it's easy to dive deep into an analysis on Frutiger Aero, humanism, and its true motives, it's still just a design aesthetic, and most of the reason why it was used is simply because it was a popular style at the time, just like in every decade. Now that you're familiar with the aesthetic, here's some examples of Frutiger Aero in use.
Okay, maybe it's just me. And quite possibly it could be just me. But the nostalgia is hitting me so hard right now just seeing these designs. Like, this shit got me over here trying not to cry, bruh. No, I'm not gonna cry. But seriously, I do have like a lot of nostalgia for these type of designs. Fuck, I backed out of the video. Oh, no. Wait, when I backed out, it brought me back to where I've always wanted to be, though.
Frutiger Aero, on the other hand, is not limited to just tech and UI design, but can be used in other ways, such as the packaging of this soap bottle.
Take me there, bro. Take me there right now. I need to go there right wherever that is. Wherever they took that picture. I know it's a real place. It's got to be a real place. Look at that fish, bro. That fish is just like, bro, honestly, like if you take too many Blinkertons off the Benjamin, it's gonna put you straight into this bottle, bro. Dead ass. It's gonna put you wherever the fuck that is. No, I'm joking. I don't condone Blinkertons. In fact, don't do Blinkertons. They're bad for you. It's not good. It's a bad idea. Make a defunct land style documentary about finding out where this was. Bro, that would be fun. The next video I'm working on is a video about MTV Yo Mama. And the hook of the video is I go to a food court and I get people to get into a roast battle with me, like random people in the mall. And I went and filmed on location for it last week. And it didn't go as well as I wanted it to. I went kind of early in the day, so everybody that was there was like lame as fuck, and they didn't have any jokes. But I do want to do that again because that video was coming out good. Well, we got to get through this video, guys. the nostalgia hit me so hard that I had to back out. We got to keep going. We got to make it. Okay.
Some other examples of Fruitigo Aero are the Galaxy S4 user interface and marketing, which also seeps of humanism, by the way. Fruitigo Aero is also used in many company logos, like the AT&T logo, product packaging and branding, such as Pure Life Water, and corporate graphics, like this. A similar aesthetic to Fruitigo Aero, or rather its predecessor, is the Y2K tech/futurism aesthetic of the late 90s.
Okay, Y2K, tech/futurism aesthetic. I fuck with it super hard, and this is kind of on the low. But letting y'all know right now that I've got a project that I'm working on. It's a music project, and I'm gonna be using that aesthetic a lot for it. I'm working with an amazing fucking designer that I've known for a while, and man, he's been cooking. And I'm getting ready to make myself and another person that y'all are going to find out about very soon are getting ready to make some sounds for this project. And bro, I'm pumped. I'm pumped for what's about to go down with that stuff. Back to the video.
In fact, it's believed that Fruitigo Aero is the direct successor of this aesthetic, using the same futuristic, technological, and visionary tones, as well as the shiny and realistic textures. Another similar aesthetic to Fruitigo Aero, if not a branch of it, is Funky Seasons, a marketing design technique where Fruitigo Aero is utilized in conjunction with multicolored products or items, also popular in the mid-2000s and the early 2010s. Some examples of Funky Seasons are the colorful iPod Nanos, the iPhone 5Cs, and the iPod and iTunes branding. Some sources say that Funky Seasons is a separate aesthetic, but I personally think that it's just a branch of Fruitigo Aero. Now, despite all the pleasant things about Fruitigo Aero, there is a sort of dark irony about it as well. See, Fruitigo Aero promised us this utopic future, all while serving as a tool that helped us get to this less than utopic reality. By helping transition people into the world of technology, Fruitigo Aero had an accidental role in bringing us to the state of big tech monopolies, censorship, surveillance, and digital psychosis. It ended up leading us to the exact opposite of the future that it hoped we would have. The fact that we are currently living in the quote-unquote future that Fruitigo Aero conceptualized, and the fact that it's not at all what the aesthetic made it out to be, is just another layer of icing on the irony cake. And it's true that if it weren't for Fruitigo Aero, we probably wouldn't be as technologically dependent as we are today. But overall, Fruitigo Aero did much more to evolve humanity than to decline it. Because although there are many downsides that come along with technology, it still improved our quality of life and changed the world for the good. And at the end of the day, we have to remember that it's just a graphic design style. It's really not that deep.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting that turn either. Although, most definitely, like, she's absolutely right. It is just a design style, and I sort of fall into this trap because I'm working on being a video essayist because it's fun, and sometimes it really is not that deep. But honestly, sometimes it's not that deep, but sometimes it is that deep. Sometimes. Not all the time. Bro, one of the hardest parts about this is that I'm also like very conscious that some of this, I do want to clip some of this for videos, and like the way I have it set up now, I have to change the screen on Instagram and Twitch to get the full screen thing, and it makes it basically, I don't want to have to say everything twice that I think should be clipped, because that's not fun. Fuck it, I'm gonna do it. I don't care. I'm gonna say it for the Instagram clip. Sometimes it's not that deep, but sometimes it is that deep. All right. Sorry, y'all had to witness that that corporate shilling.
On a completely different note, there seems to be a surprisingly little amount of information about Furugo Arrow, which is rather strange considering how popular of an aesthetic it is. Perhaps it's sort of a tough aesthetic to define, or maybe it's become so unanimous that people just got used to it and don't really even see it as an aesthetic. Either way, I've actually loved the Furugo Arrow aesthetic for a long time, but I didn't know it was actually a real thing, or let alone that it had a name, until I stumbled upon the Furugo Arrow subreddit and realized that it was an actual aesthetic. There's a Furugo Arrow page on the Aesthetics Fandom Wiki, a Furugo Arrow subreddit, and a Furugo Arrow Facebook group for some reason, but besides that, there really isn't much else about the aesthetic online. However, if you keep your eyes peeled, you'll be able to spot tons of Furugo Arrow examples in your daily life. Because even though its prime days ended in the early mid-2010s, you can still find tons of remnants of it today. It still sometimes appears on signs, stores, web graphics, marketing, branding, and logos that were made back when Furugo Arrow was popular. Some user interfaces also still utilize this aesthetic as well. Personally, Furugo Arrow is one of my all-time favorite design aesthetics. Its bright and optimistic tones give it a sense of visionary inspiration. Its utilization of humanism makes it feel pleasant and familiar. And of course, its nostalgia factor makes it such an endearing reminder of simpler times. Furugo Arrow is peculiar and wonderful in that it seems to be reminding us of a familiar past, yet also hinting us toward an optimistic, almost utopic future. In this way, Furugo Arrow is possibly a reflection of the collective excitement people held in the 2000s for what the 21st century would have in store. And the fact that the aesthetic was so widely used, yet so unacknowledged, adds a slightly uncanny feeling to the mix. Similarly, the fact that we are currently living in the world that Furugo Arrow was pointing towards, and the fact that it's not at all what the aesthetic hoped it would be, adds a twinge of cynicism to contrast the innocence and optimism that the aesthetic portrays. No matter what you think of it, it's safe to say that Furugo Arrow is one of the most intriguing and inspiring design aesthetics to date, and it will always have a soft spot in my heart. Wait! The video's not over yet! As I was editing this video, I noticed some things that I wanted to clarify. First, I want to say that although it's common for Furugo Arrow UIs to be skeuomorphic, it's not always the case. Some are just plain Furugo Arrow. Second, I forgot to mention that these types of flourishes and geometric designs are also a characteristic of Furugo Arrow. Also, as you've probably noticed, Furugo Arrow is a broad aesthetic, ranging from stock pictures to technology to interior design to branding to user interfaces, and each of those could probably be their own specific aesthetics, but in the video I included them all as broadly Furugo Arrow. One more thing I want to mention is that I was all over the place with my pronunciation of Furugo Arrow. I think I said Furugo Arrow at one point in the video. It's kind of a mouthful, so I did mess up a few times, but to clarify, it's pronounced Furugo Arrow. I think some people say Furugo Arrow as well, but when I looked it up, the European pronunciation, which is where the word originated, is with a gur, not jur, so I just went with that. Also, please note that a lot of the information here was just my opinion and my take. Just want to put a little disclaimer in there. Don't take everything I said as 100%. Anyway, thank you.
No, everything is 100% fact. This is 100% fact stream. No opinions. Okay, that was dumb. Okay, let's get back to what she was talking about.
For watching. I hope you learned something.
Furugo Frutiger. Yeah, Frutiger arrow does sound pretty strange. Frutiger. That was good. I liked that. Let me see what else this channel has. Nintendo in the 2010s. Save. We're gonna watch that later. I think I'm gonna do one more video today. The operating system iceberg explained. Yes. The eras of Apple. Yes. Apple's forgotten software. Hell yeah. Eras of Android UI. Yes. 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 Oh. Yep. Yep. Cool. Okay. That was a good one. Finally. Yo, I'm so disappointed in that other guy's videos, bro. Anything specific you trying to watch? Honestly, not necessarily. Social commentary really is I guess sort of what I'm trying to get at, or just like topics that like are kind of not commonly talked about. I guess like design, I think is a pretty interesting topic. Social commentary in general. You already know I had that video saved. Let's see. I want to do one more. I'll keep looking. Lessons in meme culture would be some pretty fun videos to do for reaction streams. That's he's got some really good videos. I think one of the interesting things about going through my watch later is like you see how like I'll like say like a 50 videos about producing and then like 20 about like social and 20 about like video. Like it's kind of like reminds me of like how often I'm like, oh, let's switch it up. Too many interests, such little time. Yeah, you can definitely tell this is my watch later for sure. Yeah. Bro, have you seen any videos from Scott the Woz? I love Scott the Woz so much. His writing is so good and he's fucking hilarious. His timing is so funny. Hey y'all, Scott here. Love it. Nah, for real, bro. Same. God damn it. This is a video I need to watch on stream because I wanted to do a video about that. I'm wasting all my time. I'm not gonna have fucking time to do this, but maybe I will. Oh, okay. I'm good. Make that the first one next time. Yeah, straight up. I'm not gonna start with TikTok next time. The TikToks, I thought it would be hitting, but it was not hitting. Goodness gracious, Daniel. You always knew the way to wow me. Fuck around and get tongue tied. And okay, yeah. I got some stuff we could watch next time, but I do want to find something to watch today. Oh my God. All right. Basically, don't let me cook. Okay, recommended. I'm gonna give you a chance. Wait, what? Wait. I watched some bangers last night. I fucking should have saved them for the stream. I was like, bro, don't watch tonight. And I was like, nah, this goes too hard. I gotta finish this video. Oh yes, okay. I found a good one. Chronically Underwhelmed does seem crazy. I actually need to put that on the watch list. Not thinking about it. I shouldn't just pass it over. Wait, did I put it on the watch list? I'll just whatever. Let me make sure I did. Chronically Underwhelmed does seem crazy. This whole account seems like it might be good. Yep, subscribed. Even though they have 4 videos. Yo, I gotta say this again. I'm still disappointed in that Victory the Creator's videos. Come on! Like, bro. I was so excited for his stuff. It was not good. Maybe it gets better. I'm not even trying to hate. But I'm just like, man, you know, if you can't be critiqued, you can't be a beast. As that's a real quote. Should I pull up my own stream while I'm streaming on YouTube? I wonder if that's gonna like break. Is it gonna break Twitch? It's gonna just like the universe will collapse in on itself for sure. I'm gonna just open it up and see what happens. If you can't be critiqued, you can't be a beast. As that's a real quote. Okay. Yeah, that guy's audio is trash. JK, that's me, guys. That's me. Okay. I did see one that I wanted to watch, but I'm just trying to make sure. Love Cloverfield, everything about it. SpongeBob, yes. I'll put that in the watch list. Okay, fuck this. I'm gonna go back, guys. I'll do that later. Recommended will always be there. So I don't need to. So call out my name. Call out my name when. Have you seen any of the Never Ever videos? I'm assuming. Well, okay, no. Let me see what you're talking about. I want you to stay. Never gonna get it, never gonna get it, never gonna get it, never gonna get it. Are you talking about this Sierra music video, bro? No, I haven't seen the Sierra music video, JK. I'm not sure what you're talking about. Oh, that's sick. Okay. Ooh, yeah, this looks really good. Hell yeah. But we're gonna watch this one, and then I'm gonna get out of here. But I have Emp Lemon subscribed, and I'm gonna go through it for watch later. After this video, yeah, I'll talk about that after the video. Let's get to it, guys.
Vaporwave is a complicated aesthetic to talk about. It's like peering into another world, a nostalgic dream of a future that never existed. Overbearing pastel colors paint the ocean and sky. Outdated hardware is still commonplace, and consumerism runs rampant as you are bombarded with flashy brand logos. It's an overwhelmingly complex aesthetic with its own equally complex origins. But what's so special about Vaporwave? What makes it different than other aesthetics? Where did it come from, and what is it trying to tell us? My name is Polygon Donut, and welcome to the aesthetic of Vaporwave. In the early 2010s, many music artists started developing a new experimental style that developed into its own genre. The music consists of heavily distorted samples of nostalgic media and can sometimes be described as either relaxing and comforting or sad and lonely. The infamous Floral Shop album by Macintosh Plus released in 2011 and
Yeah, I'm a pretty big Vaporwave fan. Macintosh Plus is of course one of my favorites. I really like Saint Pepsi. If y'all haven't heard any songs by Saint Pepsi, definitely check out Saint Pepsi. So yeah, I'm curious. Do y'all like Vaporwave? Are there any Vaporwave songs that you know that you do like, or maybe there's Vaporwave songs that you've heard that you didn't realize was Vaporwave? It's a pretty cool genre. I'm really a big fan. Just trying to make sure I'm doing reactions. Okay, back to the video.
It's often noted as the most influential Vaporwave album, but it's definitely not the originator as many others came before. One of the earlier examples being this video that uploaded in 2009 titled Nobody Here. This video stands as a lonely call to a scene that doesn't even exist yet because there's quite literally nobody there. The creator of the video is known as Sunset Corp, which has many other Vaporwave style songs uploaded far before the Floral Shop album.
Yeah, the aesthetic, I think the aesthetic and the music can kind of be separated. But I am a big fan of the aesthetic as well. Sort of very similar to Fruit of J Arrow. It kind of has that nostalgic feeling like he talks about at the beginning of the video. While when I see Fruit of J Arrow, I kind of get this nostalgia to like when I was, like 9 or 10, sort of like in elementary school. Vaporwave kind of gives me this nostalgia for like, really, I was born in 96, so really it gives me a nostalgia for kind of like before I was in school, so like early childhood, and kind of weirdly enough, like a nostalgia for a time before I was born, like the 80s. I think there's a name for nostalgia from before you were born, but I don't know the name of the word. I'll have to look it up. Maybe I'll talk about that in a later video. We're doing this live. Fuck it, we'll do it live. I gotta stop quoting Bill O'Reilly because he's such a terrible person, but that video is so funny. Okay.
So they're mostly credited as the real originator of the genre. As the music developed, the name Vaporwave was coined around 2011. It derives from the term vaporware, which means commercial software that is announced but never released, which fits with the themes of the aesthetic. But we aren't here to talk about the music genre. Today, we're going to focus on the visual aesthetic that was birthed along with it. Many of these early songs and albums featured peculiar artworks as the covers or distorted VHS renders as the video. This visual style developed along with the music genre into a very broad and complex aesthetic that consists of many different elements, so we're gonna break it down into a few main ideas that connect everything together. First up is nostalgia. Vaporwave music almost exclusively samples media from the 80s to 90s, so pretty much anything from this time period that's nostalgic is also used in the aesthetic. Windows 95 pop-ups and primitive low-poly 3D renders are used pretty often due to the rapid development of 3D rendering. The 3D neon grid style you probably see a lot is technically still Vaporwave, but is mostly branched off into its own aesthetic known as Synthwave. Outdated hardware is also a prominent element in Vaporwave, such as old game consoles, cassette tapes, VHS, and CRT screens. The VHS screen effect and other visual glitches are a staple of the aesthetic because of this. Nostalgic media like old commercials, advertisements, cartoons, and anime are also used. Nostalgic 90s anime are pretty common as many of them already fit the washed out color scheme of Vaporwave, such as Sailor Moon's glittery pastel pink color palette.
Yes. The color schemes in Vaporwave always go so hard. That blue and the pink and the pastel green. Bros, it's gorgeous. I love it.
The vaporwave sun, funny colorful shapes, and checkerboard flooring are all staples of 90s media and decor, so they are also included.
Exactly, like Noah pointed out in the Twitch chat, all those videos, maybe y'all haven't seen them on YouTube, but it'll be like pretty much any song that has synths in it, any song, just like type in after that slowed plus reverb, and you'll find a video where somebody slowed it down and put some reverb on it, and it's got like 40 million views. And sort of an opposite trend is starting to happen on TikTok, where people are speeding up songs, and those songs are becoming even more popular than the actual song. Like the sped up version is even more popular. And it's kind of weird because I remember like when I was in elementary school, like Alvin and the Chipmunks was pretty big, and pretty much any song that was popular at the time, you could find like a chipmunk version of it on YouTube where they pitched everything up, and that kind of style of video sort of fell out of popularity. But now, like with this sped up thing, it's kind of coming back into style. The genre hyperpop is sort of a great intermediary between the two, because like it's production and writing that's already sort of made to be fast and loud and high pitched. So if y'all haven't heard any of those music styles, I check them out, because not only is it kind of related to this video, but they're both pretty interesting and pretty cool. Slow down and reverb music, sped up music, or hyperpop are all really interesting genres. All right, let's keep going.
In the aesthetic. The next major point is dreams, or surreal and altered realities. Vaporwave seems to represent that lost dream for the future this time period was obsessed with, so dreamlike imagery such as surreal and altered photos fit the aesthetic perfectly. The overbearing pink pastel color scheme represents the sugar-coated dreams of the future, while also adding a relaxing, blissful, and surreal feeling to an image. Many relaxing environments that can also be seen in nostalgic memories or dreams are also used, the most common one being the beach. The sparkling ocean, the warm sand, and the palm trees waving in the wind as the sun sets and fills the sky with colors.
I wonder if you'll talk about another kind of popular theme I see in Vaporwave is malls. People kind of have this nostalgia for like, once again, late 80s, sort of early to mid 90s consumerism, and malls in America were sort of the center, or like the mecca of, late 80s, early 90s consumerism. It's like it's got food there, it's got clothes there, and everybody in town sort of congregates in this space. Like Noah said, malls are sort of more of a liminal space thing, but I think liminal space is sort of newer than Vaporwave, and I think liminal space and Vaporwave kind of do overlap in some interesting ways. I think this guy probably will talk about it. I hope he does. If not, maybe I'll talk about it in a video later. I won't, because I don't want to write about Vaporwave, but let's see if he talks about either one.
Clouds are also commonly associated with dreaming, so putting clouds where they aren't supposed to be adds to this feeling. Many of us have nostalgic memories of dozing off in the backseat of a car at night as you watch the streetlights and city skyline pass by. Visuals of a relaxing drive is something Vaporwave loves to include. Personally, it portrays a very comforting and therapeutic feeling. Sometimes the road is stretched to infinity with no end in sight, and sometimes it's in a virtual world or even the emptiness of space. Speaking of space, the dream of human expansion into outer space is something humans haven't achieved yet but have always dreamed of, so it fits the themes of Vaporwave really well. Liminal spaces radiate the themes of nostalgia and dreams, so they can also be used in Vaporwave. Liminal pools in particular.
Noah, yeah, we both beat him to the punch. He's going to talk about liminal spaces. Dope. Yeah, there's definitely some overlap.
are seen pretty often, sometimes with altered colors or special theming. It can also have a particular focus on the sparkly water reflections. The most common liminal space that truly radiates vaporwave energy are 90s malls, which brings us into the final point, consumerism. During this time period Vaporwave is nostalgic of, not only was technology rapidly expanding, but so was consumerism. Corporations began to stick their fingers into every part of your life with more aggressive and flashy advertising. Malls are the physical manifestation of consumerism, as they are an entire expansive building filled with stores, food courts, decorations, and advertisements made to get you to spend as much money as possible and make that money spending a memorable and pleasant experience. The malls of the 90s that were filled with neon lights aren't really seen anymore, so the visual is met with a sad but aesthetically pleasing and liminal feeling. Japanese visuals and text are used very often in Vaporwave, most likely due to Japan being at the forefront of the expansion during this time period. Japan was seen as an exotic and futuristic place to foreigners, due to the compact cities filled with bright lights and advertisements and wacky technology ideas. This also goes hand in hand with the nostalgia of Nintendo game consoles and anime. Cyberpunk is another aesthetic that is based off of the technological expansion of Japan and deals with heavy themes relating to consumerism, so cyberpunk media and visuals are also referenced in Vaporwave. Brand logos and advertisements are seen very frequently in Vaporwave, with a few specific brands being a lot more common than others. Arizona green tea cans already fit the Vaporwave color scheme and feature a Japanese sakura tree in the design. Fiji Water has really aesthetically pleasing bottles and are seen as the more expensive or elegant water brand, so its use in Vaporwave can sometimes be pretty satirical to make fun of their supposed elegance. Coca-Cola and Pepsi are two of the most popular drink brands in the world and have been for a long time. They've always had really flashy and aggressive marketing, and their old can designs are seen as nostalgic nowadays, especially Crystal Pepsi. McDonald's is one of the most popular fast food brands in the world, but specifically the Mac Tonight character is most oftenly referenced. Mac Tonight was very popular in the 90s and was featured in over-the-top surreal advertisements, but sadly this character is no longer used, so the nostalgia of him is met with a—
Yo, I'm not gonna lie, Mac Tonight, although, you know, I do like the Vaporwave aesthetic, and I've seen a lot of Vaporwave stuff that sort of references Mac Tonight. There's actually a really good Vaporwave song called Mac Tonight. But Mac Tonight himself is fucking terrifying, bro. Look at this guy, man. Look at this guy. A moon face dude wearing a suit? That shit is scary as hell.
It was very popular in the 90s and was featured in over—
Bro, if that man walked up to you, if that moon walked up to you on the street, bro, you'd run for your fucking life. Ain't no way that guy wouldn't scare you. What's good, Neme? Backroom vibes. Bro, I'm talking about how Mac Tonight is terrifying, bro. All right, let's get back to it.
the top surreal advertisements, but sadly this character is no longer used, so the nostalgia of him is met with a tinge of sadness. Solo cups have a very classic and nostalgic design that fits the Vaporwave.
The 90s Solo cup. I'm curious, Neme, did they have that design in Nigeria as well? Like that cup design? Like, I think for most Americans, that's like really nostalgic, you know. Most people that grew up here. So I'm just curious. I'm gonna let y'all know his answer whenever if he does answer. But let's get back to it.
Color scheme perfectly. And finally, brand logos of nostalgic technology are also used, like Windows or game consoles like PlayStation. A bonus point about Vaporwave is the occasional use of classical Greek statues and pillars. There isn't really a clear answer as to why. Many just assume it's because the Floral Shop album used one in its cover. It could be because there was supposedly a trend in the 90s to have fake Greek statues in malls or mansions as a shallow attempt to look more elegant, and it could be making fun of this concept. During the peak of Vaporwave around 2016, it was looked at by the—
Bro, okay, that's so interesting. So Neme in the IG chat said that in Nigeria they did not have the 90s cup design. Like it's probably the most iconic design from that time period. It's like guaranteed nostalgia for pretty much anybody over the age of 18 or 19 right now. So I'm curious, what design styles are nostalgic for Nigerians, like from the 90s? Is there any sort of design aesthetics that bring nostalgia? And does vaporwave bring nostalgia for people outside of America? I'm kind of curious. But yeah, let's get back to the video.
Mainstream media as nothing but a meme, because for the most part, that's what it had become. It got way more popular than it was meant to, which brought in a really bad crowd with many different ideas. Groups of people used it to promote their political ideals, and many just made cringy, ugly meme edits using the aesthetic that became more popular than the original style. The nuance of the aesthetic was being washed out, and it would only get worse. There was a movement where many people saw the unironic enjoyment of the music and original style as just being pretentious, so the people who actually appreciated vaporwave were called out and made fun of. The phrase "vaporwave is dead" was being plastered everywhere, and eventually led to the downfall of the original aesthetic. Many people argue that the point of vaporwave is to critique the expansion of capitalism. Others would argue that vaporwave is actually celebrating the technological expansion. But at its core, vaporwave is an art movement, not a political statement. One artist can be critiquing while another is celebrating. It developed naturally into what it is as an amalgamation of many different people's views of the new world. There is simultaneously a deeper meaning and no meaning at all, and it never wants you to know which is which. Vaporwave is an ambiguous and satirical force birthed from the internet that makes fun of everything, including itself. The aesthetic is but a canvas for you to project your own thoughts and feelings onto. Thanks for watching this video, but before I go, if you want to be dripped out with vaporwave style clothing, I highly recommend checking out the sponsor of today's video, Vapor 95. Pretty much all the visual cues of vaporwave and more.
All right, man. Now that video was really good. Guys, I really appreciate y'all for sticking around. Hold on. No, in the Twitch chat said Vapor 95 stuff might slap. No cap. It probably does. I don't want to give them free promo right now, even though I actually might go on that page later and buy some stuff because that shit did look cool. But yeah, I really do appreciate y'all for coming by. I'm gonna sign off for now because I got to get ready for work. But you know, just a quick update for y'all. Since y'all are here, while y'all are here, this is probably gonna be the format going forward for a little bit. I'm gonna be doing more reaction stuff rather than just video game stuff because I suddenly remembered that not everybody fucking loves video games. But I will still be doing Halo streams and stuff like that. That stuff will probably be like kept to like an hour a day, and I'll do more of like video stuff like this, probably an hour or 2 hours per day also. Also, I'm going to be doing sort of this format of video on YouTube for y'all to watch later. 'Cause I know not everybody has time to watch live. So basically, yeah, this is kind of the format I'm going for. You know, hope y'all enjoy it. We're gonna do this again. I might do this again tonight. Honestly, I'll let y'all know, cause it's fucking fun. I just got to find more videos to react to. Today, mostly design videos was what I enjoyed watching, like videos about aesthetics and design, and we might continue with that theme later on because it's really interesting to think about like how, you know, one person can make a design choice or one group can make a design choice, and it suddenly, you know, becomes so popular that it becomes its own genre. I mean, hell, this room is inspired by vaporwave. I don't know if y'all can see this neon sign back here. You can't see it on Instagram really, but if I turn it off on Twitch, you can actually see that it's supposed to be a wave. Well, it is a wave, but my camera is, the exposure on my camera is too bright, so you can barely see it. It just gets like, what's the word? It just gets like overexposed. You can't see it. Anyways, though, I gotta go to work. Appreciate y'all for coming by. We're doing this again tonight. We're gonna have a lot more of this. Wave Live signing off. Y'all know we do this every single motherfucking day of the year. And we're gonna keep it going till the wheels fall off. Peace out. See y'all in 8 or 9 hours.